sit down.
Well, good morning, everybody. How are you? I hope everybody had a very nice labor. I got to do my warm-ups in the morning with my mouth so I can speak. Labor Day, if you're in the States at least. Yes, Mindless Rover, how are you? Thank you for joining the channel. Good morning, Hyper Kaiju. JP Roca, what is good? Hail Andy, hail the chat. Hello, hail. Well, hello. All righty, guys. Everything is going good. Yesterday picked up quite a few more backers. I was on with Mr. Cecil himself, and then the Star Wars girl Anna joined the show, so that was fun. In the afternoon, your wife put you to work. I was up here doing some scribbling, so that was the work I was doing. So they joined the show, or I was on Cecil's show and Anna joined it. That was nice chatting. So picked up some new backers. Let's just do a quick check-in, shall we? Here we go. Whoa. That was crazy. Let's try that again. See what happens. There it is. Much better. Look at that, guys. We busted over 25. You know what that means? Next stretch goal unlocked. I got to do a graphic for it, actually. But getting down here to the stretch goals, let's go in order. So first and foremost, everybody's getting a 4x6 double-sided trading card. Hyper Kaiju, thanks for doing the work, brother. There's the link. Please share it and back it if you haven't yet. Reminds me, Andy, can you make volume 1 an add-on for the figure commission tier so I can work out a deal with a fellow Brit? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. I will do that. Yes. I'll do that when I'm done doing the show. I will make it as an add-on. Thank you for mentioning that. Metal bookmark. Everybody's getting one of those. Everybody's getting a nice 7x10 mini print. And now we've got 4 more story pages. Boom. 4 more story pages. We've got 8 days left. And I want to get this baby to 30,000 or higher, of course. But 30,000 is the big goal in 8 days. And I know we can do it. 413 backers. Fantastic. Let's watch. You know what? I'm going to do the short video today.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from a number before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. He's come for a villain known as Adonis.
Look at these 4 people.
You'll be there. Back it now. First and 2. Learning.
Beautiful. She is not helping him this time. You know, that is such a great idea. I will definitely do that as an add-on. That's a fantastic idea. Thank you for that. Any suggestions, by the way, are always welcome. These campaigns are learning curves in their own. Ooh, see what I did there? Let's get to the art. So, a little backstory before I start sharing the screen to show the art. For Christmas, my daughter was born in 2003. So I should back it up to the beginning. Well, I guess the real beginning is it was, I believe it was September of 2002. And my wife and I said, we should have a kid. Let's bring a little Smith into this world, be it a boy or a girl. Let's bring a Smith into this world. So we thought, let's do that. So I got out my books to figure out how that actually occurs, because in 2002, I was smart enough to know that it wasn't because of a little thing called a stork. Storks, by the way, do not bring babies to you and drop them off at your house. So I got out this little book called The Joy of Sex. You might have heard of it. It came out back in the 70s, I believe, and we flipped through it and we were looking at the pictures going, well, wait a second. If both of us are upside down on each other, how are we going to bring another Smith into this world? That position doesn't work. So we flipped through the book some more because my wife and I are good, wholesome people and we're naive. Let's see. Another Smith. That doesn't sound like a great idea on paper. Oh, it does. Nice Spidey shirt. I thought because I'm showing off the art I did for my daughter, I would wear the Amazing Dad shirt she got me for Father's Day a couple years ago. No, the stork is not true. I'm sorry. Spoiler alert. The stork is not true. So my wife and I got down to business. Bow chicka wow wow. A chicka wow wow. We got down to business. That was my pickup line for my wife when I first met her, by the way. I kind of did the Joey from Friends thing. Instead of saying, how you doing? I just said, hello. And you would be amazed at the amount of ladies you can attract when you say, hello, and make that facial expression. I thought it was a pelican. They had the baby in the beak. Oh, good point. Well, good morning, Ronald Shaw. So anyhow, my daughter was born in 2003 in May. Christmas came around like that. And in 2004, I thought to myself before Christmas, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do it. She just started talking and stuff. She started talking before that. 2004 Christmas. She was a year and a half old when Christmas rolled around in 2004. And exactly, Pastor Flash knows it does. Hello. So I thought in 2004, I thought to myself, she's really into Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh. And I thought, what if I did a drawing for her of my character, First Man, with Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh? And I gave it to her for Christmas. Now, I mean, she's only a year and a half old. She's not really going to understand what original art is, but it'd be nice to frame and put in her bedroom. What's up, AJ Tom? Whew. I was nervous, but now you're here. I can relax. Don't do it when you want to get to it. Relax. Don't do it when you want to. I'm not saying it. So anyhow, I did a drawing for her and now we shall share the screen. Oh, here we go. Here's a suggestion. Young Curmudgeon, a suggestion perks with volume 1.2 to just 1. Not super clear. It's a second print of the first volume. Then in the included items, say volume 1. It's actually not a second printing. It's the same book. And I can't, unfortunately, change it now. You can't rename a perk after people have backed it. And I don't want to take it away and add a new one up, because then it'll look like I've got nothing there. But I totally hear you. Hindsight's 2020. It's not a well, I probably will have to go back to print, but I'm not going to do like reprint or anything like that. It'll just look like this right here. Look at that cover. Oh, it's glossy. It's thick. It has writing on the spine. Let's see how I can do this here. Yeah, it's not going to get clear. So anyhow, but thank you for that. Oh, hello, Pitts Ben Sennen. Can I have a request for you? Can you show the full design Spider-Man t-shirt with standing and move your earphone? By the way, nice t-shirt you have there. Yeah, sure. There it is. Amazing, Dad. I don't know where my daughter got it from. My wife and daughter went shopping, but they got this for me, and I love it. Spider-Man is one of my favorite characters, and there you go. So do a little dance, make a little love, get down the night. That fateful night that my wife and I decided to make a baby, I did do a little dance, shake your little booty, get down the night, get down the night. I mean, with moves like that, what woman could say no? Now do 20 push-ups. Pal, I can do more than 20, but my headphones won't reach and the camera won't show. So, no. So here's the art for the first year for my daughter right there. It's done in watercolor. Of course, I drew superhero Superman Mickey and Batman Winnie the Pooh, and I did a little word balloon. I don't know about this, guys. So here's the thing. I didn't realize I was going to start doing this every year. And to be totally honest with you, I did not do one in 2005. I didn't do one in 2005 because I wasn't in the mindset of I should do this every year. And in 2005, she was 2.5. Still doesn't really understand what original art is and all that stuff. So, I didn't do one in 2005. But then in 2006, I realized, you know what? I'm going to do one every year for her. And basically the gist is whatever she was really into, Pooh So Stupid forgot his mask and now everyone know he's Batman. I know, right? What a dum-dum. I could have gave him a little Pooh mask, but when you're dealing with a 1.5-year-old, she probably wouldn't have known who it was. But I will say, in her cute little 1.5-year-old voice, when she saw this, she went, Mickey. So that really, I got to say, guys, that melted my daddy heart when she goes, Mickey, Pooh. And of course, she didn't know who First Man was. But so my thought was in 2006, I want to do another one. I want to do one every year. And I'm always going to do it based on whatever she was into that year. So like this, she's 1.5. And she was really into Mickey Mouse and Winnie the Pooh, of course. Looks cool. These characters are harder to pull off than people think they are. And in fact, a friend of mine used to work for Disney. And when he saw the Mickey Mouse, he's like, that's a really good Mickey. And then he pointed out these small little details I got wrong on Mickey's head design, because there's a specific model sheet when you work for Disney you go by to get the art exactly right. So, but it was good enough for my daughter. So anyhow, moving forward, here's 2006. She was really into Scooby-Doo in 2006. Not looking forward to seeing what you did during her yowl phase. Okay, you got to explain that. I don't understand what you're talking about because I'm a little slow on uptake. But in 2006, when I got back to doing these, once again, watercolor, and she was really into Scooby-Doo. So I did her Scooby-Doo. And, now she's 2.5, and she's like, Scooby, Shaggy, some dude in yellow. And I'm like, it's First Man. Just say it with me. First Man. Oh, you can't do that. I'm not going to introduce violence to my little child. Oh, no. I'm not explaining. You just have to Google. I will. And then, of course, I see my dumb internet looks like it's slow again. How's the screen look, guys? Is the screen clear? I'm doing a speed test right now as I speak to you guys. So ridiculous. Oh my God, 2-point garbage speed test. Geez, I did a speed test before I came on and it was rocking double the upload speed, which it is now. You don't want to know? Okay. Cool idea, like the measurements on the wall, but more memorable. Exactly. Oh, this is great. Thank you very much. Vid looks all right to me. Not amazing, but fine to continue. I mean, it's more about the screen I'm sharing to make that nice and clear. If I'm a little fuzzy, it doesn't matter. I started a sketchbook for my son a few months ago after he was born. Lots of artists were cool with doing free. Yeah, I mean, that's a great idea too. I have a Superman. So I've showed that. Have I showed it? Have I showed you guys the DC? I know I did a video of it, but I don't know if all you guys saw it. I did a video. I took the DC put out a blank Batman book, Wonder Woman book, and Superman book a few years back. And I filled up the DC book with Batman sketches, which is for sale. There's 12 in there. It's a 24-page book, but I can't draw on both sides because the ink bleeds through. So there's 12 original Batman sketches in the book. And I did that. And then I'm working on the Wonder Woman one, but the Superman one, I'm having different artists draw headshots of Superman in it for me. So if I haven't showed the Batman one, or if you haven't seen it on my YouTube page, I can show that when I'm done doing this. Anyhow, so she was into Scooby-Doo then. Last Crusader. Hello. The year after that, she was into Spongebob Squarepants. Spongebob Squarepants. She really liked SpongeBob. We actually watched it with her because that cartoon has some adult innuendo in it. So for this one, the original art is just the black and white with no logo and stuff. In fact, here I can show you guys what this is. She has this hanging up because I did a nice full-size printout of it, but she has the original art too, because every one of these pieces is framed and was hanging up in her bedroom. And I say was because she ran out of wall space. So inside the living room of our house, she has these hanging up now. So, or we have these hanging up in the living room of our house. Where? Oh, here we go. That's what I was waiting for. Where's the black? Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is actually what she has hanging up in her room right here. So this is the original to it. I did my hand lettering, which is just okay. Wait, is that hand lettering? Nope, that is digital lettering. So, dude, I had no idea. So she was into SpongeBob. So we got #1 when it came out. She bought a few issues of it until she dropped off and got into the more superhero stuff. But I've got a signed copy, well, signed by the editor. I know the editor, so he signed a #1 for me, and it's in great condition. I should get it CGC slabbed. So anyhow, so she's got this one hanging up in her house or in her room now. Ooh, look at that. So there's that from 2007. 2008, I did a little, she was into Backyardigans, watercolor here. If you don't know who the Backyardigans are, more power to you. The Backyardigans are weirdo freaks. Sorry, that's just how I feel about the Backyardigans. They're kind of weird. So yeah, so there's the Backyardigans. Who in the world has editors sign comics? Well, I mean, he's a good dude. And it's not like I knew anybody else that worked on the creative team of SpongeBob. So I figured, you know what? I'll get him to sign it. So he signed it for me. So this is actually version 2, hand lettered, did watercolors. I thought this would be fun because they did do superheroes of the Backyardigans. But version 1 of this, I actually drew a different figure here. This is actually pretty crazy how anal retentive I am on this stuff, even for my daughter. I did a different hero or a different figure, First Man Flying, on the original, and I didn't like it. So instead of redrawing the whole thing, I cut out this part of the paper and then patched in this figure of First Man. So when I scanned it, I was able to go in Photoshop and white out the line. But on the original, you can see a cutout line. So I'll show you guys what the first version looked like, which, looking back on it now, I'm like, yeah, I could have kept that first version, but I'm just so freaking anal retentive about stuff. So this is what the original art actually looked like before I redid it. And yeah, so I didn't like it. So I cut it out. I actually threw this part of the drawing away. This drawing of First Man here hit the garbage can. And I redrew it to be this figure because I thought it flowed better with the design. Has kind of a circular composition where you could draw kind of a circle from his antlers to his arm, First Man's shoulders arc, and his arm coming around to this guy who curves around, back around. So yeah, so that's how anal retentive I am. So that's 2008. Ronald Shaw says the redo is more visually appealing. Thank you. I thought so. So, and it's kind of cool to look at. If anybody looks close at it in the frame, they can see the little cutout. I did a pretty good job of disguising the cutout line. But if you look closely, you can kind of see it. So, it's just one of those nice stories that she'll be able to tell later. Wow, my upload speed is garbage. That is weird. In 2009, she was watching Hannah Montana, the TV show on Disney with a young Miley Cyrus. So 12 years ago, she was really into Hannah Montana. And I thought I would try and do a full watercolor drawing here for her. I'm not the best watercolor painter. I don't watercolor enough, like Aaron Lopresti does. That man is a magician with watercolor and colored pencil. But I want to do a Hannah Montana drawing for her. I wanted to do it in full watercolor with no ink outline. And because she's a pop star, I thought it would be cool, since she wears a wig in Hannah Montana to disguise herself. I was like, okay, well, First Man can wear a wig, a vest, and some baggy pants that hang down below his waist, because that's what all the hipsters did back then, or do, however you want to say it. So, little joke. Now that's better. No one will ever recognize you now. I thought just a pair of glasses would work. Ho ho! Little joke in there. Who knew Hannah Montana would grow up to be such a sleaze bag, if you know what I mean. There it is. I thought just a pair of glasses would work. Ooh, little kick off the Clark Kent. So that's in 2009. Then in 2010, she became a big Garfield fan, taken after her daddy, because Dad's here's a big Garfield fan. If this goes to First Man teamed up with iCarly, I'm going to throw up in my mouth. Nope, it does not. I came in like a wrecking ball. Do, 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 do. If I could find a wrecking ball, somewhere in town and I could get somebody to take a picture, I would jump on it naked and do my Hannah Montana. Ooh, maybe I could get Christine to jump on the wrecking ball naked and do her version of Hannah Montana. Ooh, wouldn't you guys like to see that? Party in the USA. I don't remember exactly how that song goes. So I did now you might be thinking to yourself, what is Odie doing wearing a superhero costume? Well, once again, there was a book called The Pet Force where Garfield and crew were superheroes. And are you going to do an entire First Man comic where he hates Mondays and obsesses over lasagna? Oh my God, if it wasn't for the fact that First Man 2 is written, I could easily have done something with Luke Henry sitting at the table saying how much he loves lasagna. But anyhow, so there are books out. I'm looking at my bookshelf, see if I can grab one to show you guys. They're not that easy to grab. But hey, it was, and I'm friends with the guy that draws the Garfield Daily strip. His name is Gary Barker. And Gary actually did a drawing of First Man for me and a drawing of some of the Pet Force characters. So, and I'll show you guys a little Pet Force while we're thinking about it, educate you guys. And there is a Garfield comic, or there was a Garfield comic, and they did an issue of them as Pet Force. So I thought that was really cool. So I bought it. So boom, look at that. Garfield's Pet Force. Little CG animation there. But then they did these books. And I have these books. I have this book. This is drawn by Gary Barker. Gary Barker actually did do some work for DC Comics in the early 90s. So he was perfect to draw these. I would love to do a whole book of Pet Force. I've got that book. Garfield's Pet Force 2014 special. I don't think Kaboom. Whoa. I don't think I have that. Now I'm going to have to do a little Googling to see about getting that one. Because I know I don't have that. I've got the little pocket books, kid books. And I've got the one comic book, but I don't think I have that one. So now I'm going to have to search. So yeah, Pet Force is a real thing. So there you guys go. Ooh, right here. Something like this could be a good gag page for like a supplemental book or even a future stretch goal. It could be, but these are copyrighted characters, so I can't. I don't think Garfield is the hero type. Sure he is. Does Gary draw the strip or the comic? He draws the daily strip. Lasagna addiction is a joke to you? Chris, it is. Gary draws if I remember correctly, I haven't talked to Gary in a while. Gary draws the daily strip, and then a different artist draws the Sunday strip. And Jim Davis does the writing and the layouts for everything. So as soon as I knew that they were heroes, I was like, oh, I got to do this. So yeah, this first panel is great because in the Pet Force, Odie uses his tongue to beat up the bad guys. And then, of course, he's like, wow. And then, woo, Garfield pops up. So I thought that was fun. And Hyperkaiju, thank you for laying it out there. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I would appreciate that. So that was 2010. In 2011, she was big into Archie. And if you know Archie, he was a hero called Pure Heart. So I was like, oh, yeah. And I thought it would be cool to draw First Man in the Archie style. So I did this for her. All hand lettered. Betty and Veronica, Riverdale High. There's a new hero in town. Girls, what about Archie? Archie who? Really? So this was a fun drawing style to do with this type of rendering and stuff. I thought that was fun to do. Different style, kind of Kurt Swan-esque, if you will. Sabrina's better than Betty and Veronica. Yeah. So this was a fun style to do, drawing First Man in the Archie style and getting to draw, drawing Betty and Veronica as well. I like drawing in different styles. I like that First Man's macking on Betty and Veronica. You damn right he is. He's the man, yo. He's always laying that down. He don't mess around. Come on now. Come on now. All right. Moving on to 2012. My daughter was really into Pokemon. Betty or Veronica? Betty, of course. Wait. Yeah, Betty. Love me the blondes. Veronica seems like Veronica's the brunette, right? Yeah, Veronica's the brunette. She seems kind of sleazy, so she might not be bad. But I also like Ginger over Marianne. So here we go with a little Pikachu and my chibi style First Man. Because my daughter played Pokemon for a while. She still has a lot of Pokemon cards, which I keep telling her, yeah, exactly. Why can't we have both? Come on now. I go Veronica like those raven-haired vixens. That's true. But yeah, take both. First Man's having a threesome. So she has the black and white original to this, of course, but she also has a color print framed as well. So yeah, so a little chibi style First Man. Thought that'd be fun to do for her. She dug it. I'm trying to think. She's got a ton of Pokemon cards, and I keep telling her if she would just put them in order, we could probably sell them. But she doesn't listen to me. In 2013, she was into Adventure Time. Guys, do you know I did an Adventure Time cover? I did a store exclusive Adventure Time cover. So there you go. Oh, well, if you've got, these, Hyper Kaiju says, I have a ton of old first wave Pokemon cards from the 90s somewhere at my parents' house. Those are probably worth money. I think Courtney has some that are worth money, but once again, she's too lazy to put them in order. So I don't know, because I would love to sell them, and I know she'd like the money. So yeah, so here's a Adventure Time First Man. Like I said, I did do a cover for Adventure Time. I'll show you guys here real quick. It was a store exclusive. So the only way you could get it was from the one store that sold it. Here it is. I did not do the colors. Oh, damn it. Well, you're not going to see the colors. So I guess there's the black and white. I don't know what the deal is with the color image I just tried to show, but it's not showing. So here's the black and white art for the Adventure Time cover I did. I didn't do the colors anyhow. So you know what? Who cares? I didn't do the colors. So, but the colors did a great job. It's very watercolor feeling. So anyhow, this was a cover for Adventure Time. I thought this would be cool since my daughter was still into it. So there you go. Little Adventure Time action. After Adventure Time, we move on to 2014. She was into Olaf. That's when Frozen came out, and she was really big into Olaf. So I did her little Olaf drawing. So there you have Olaf. Yep. I thought, what can I do with Olaf and First Man? And I was like, I know. Sledding down some snow. So this was fun for her. She really liked this one. Fun and frivolity ensues with a ton of action and adventure in First Man Volume 2. Get it now. Thank you, Hyper Kaiju. I did not do a First Man Elsa and Anna for myself. No. Oh, that's cool, though. So, yeah, it's a little Olaf action. And then, yes, this is probably the weirdest one. Does she ever wonder who this black and yellow guy is? Okay, so here's the thing. Once we got to like 2015, she was 12 years old, and she was old enough to know that every year I was doing one of these for her. So she actually, this was the first year, and it's been like this ever since. She now puts in her Christmas art request. So she will actually request what she wants me to draw, which I don't mind because I want to make her happy. And but she doesn't get to see it until Christmas Day. So she'll request a few months in advance what she wants me to draw. And then on Christmas Day, she gets to see the original. So she was really into Dancing with the Stars. At this point, she knows who First Man is. She has a copy of my drawing book. Once she was old enough to read and stuff, I gave her a copy of my drawing book, and she would take it to school and show people the drawing book and, you know, kind of brag on her dad and stuff. So anyhow, she was really into Dancing with the Stars. I can't remember who this dancer is, but she's obviously one of the dancers from Dancing with the Stars. So she wanted that dancer with the mirror ball and everything. So I did this for her. So, you know, First Man breaking it down with whoever this dancer is. And then, of course, since her face is pretty small here, I did a nice big close-up of the dancer's face here with the mirror ball trophy. That's right. Be sure to like that video. Yes, the Cecil show was fun. Cecil's a great dude. Him and Anna also came on to Comicsgate Kings last night. He did well to get a word in after Anna joined. Yeah, Anna's awesome. So yeah, so this was a request. So all these now are requests that she put in, but she did not see until Christmas Day. So then she got really big into the CW shows in 2017, and she wanted a drawing of the kid. Now that she puts requests in, let me tell you guys, the kid puts me to work. She's like, I want a drawing of First Man with Arrow, Supergirl, and the Flash. And I'm like, whoa, kid, you're getting these for free. What are you doing to me here, kid? Yo, asking for a lot. But she is my kid, so she gets that from her dad, asking for a lot. So, you know, I was more than willing to oblige her. So I did. This is one of my favorite ones I did for her, actually. Hold on here. This year's request 300. She does not like Spartans, thank God. But they did get more complex. These are getting more complex. Yes, they are. I want First Man versus everyone who was ever in the Avengers. I hope she requests a cover recreation to cry. Oh my God, I'm not letting her guys see this. So yeah, but this was fun. I had fun doing this lighting as the body fades back, doing this type of lighting. And then I wanted to have it like they were coming out of fog, but instead of drawing the cloudy fog, I want to do some cross hatching to get the point across. So this was fun, you know, drawing the Flash and then Supergirl. Is she ever going to request Iron Maiden? Oh, you know, that'd be cool. But she's not into that type of music for sure. And then drawing Stephen Amell here. So this was a fun one to do. They get more complex. Then she was like, Dad, 2018, I want the Women of Marvel. Hyper Kaiju says, do a recreation of Iron Maiden Power Slave cover. I got to Google that. I don't know what that is. Iron Maiden Power Slave. Let's see. Is it this one? Wait. You talking that? That doesn't look like anything I'd have fun drawing. Get out of here. Get out of here with that business. I love the smirk on First Man. Of course, he's with the ladies. And look, I drew them all like ladies. Here's something you don't see in everyday Marvel comics. The women looking like women. She-Hulk. Look at that She-Hulk. Yeah. She's looking like a woman. That is a strong, powerful woman right there, She-Hulk. She's doing the double biceps. Yeah. Female Thor, Gwenpool, and Captain Marvel, yo. I actually paid to get this colored. I found a colorist. You may like better the cover for Peace of Mind. All right, let's see. Peace of Mind. That was easy. Oh, yeah. Now, this is a cover. This is the one. When I think Iron Maiden, this is the cover I think of. So, Captain Marvel not looking like a severe librarian. The real She-Hulk. Crazy women looking like women. Exactly. Let me show you guys the color to this one. Because like I said, I did have a guy color it. And I thought he did a great job. So here's the colors to it that this guy did. I like the yellow halo he put around everybody. This guy did a really, really nice job coloring this. So there's the colors to it. Looking good, yo. Looking good. Yeah, this guy did a great job doing the colors on this. So thought I'd share that. My big ass first man. Yes, they are. Chris says, oh, those colors are great. Yeah, they are. Oh, thank you. Okay, let's move on to 2018. She was really into Captain America and Bucky. So I thought what would be funny is if I did I thought what would be funny is if I did their quote, the famous quote, I'm with you till the end of the line. He's not. Nope. Definitely not. So drawing Captain America. Now I got to be honest. I was like, oh, she wants the movie version Captain America costume. I was like, you know what? I'm going to draw the movie version Captain America costume, but you're actually going to get to see some muscles on Captain America through that costume because this is a comic book. And for a comic book, whoa, too big. I thought for a comic, besides, of course, my first man showing off the guns that he has, I was like, Captain America, yeah, movie costume or not, I'm going to draw him cut and ripped like comic books are supposed to be drawn, and even Bucky in his costume. So did my best to do the likeness on Bucky, you know, for the actor. Now that's Comics Case being accused of money laundering, should all you guys have gangster names? Let's see. Andy the Beak Smith. I don't know. You guys come up with my gangster name. I won't mind. Then in 2019, she's like, I really like Phoenix and Scarlet Witch. She was really into Dark Phoenix and Scarlet Witch. Now, you guys want to talk about me going out of my way. Remember way back in time when I did the Backyardigans, Pappy Smith. There you go. Pappy the Gangsta Smith. I'm Pappy the Gangsta Smith. Hey, yo, I'm Pappy the Gangsta Smith. Don't you be messing with me. I got a fedora. I can pop on a fedora. I don't have it in my office, but I do have a couple fedoras downstairs I could always pop on and show you guys. So Pappy Smith. So here we go. So go back to that Backyardigans piece where I was thinking to myself, Andy Hammer Smith. I kind of like Andy the Hammer. Andy the Hammer Smith. So there you go. That's a good one. These are both good. They're both good. So anyhow, there's the big original of it to show. So anyhow, I did this one. And then I thought to myself, I'm not really feeling it. Once again, the women's looking like the women's, yo. So I thought to myself, I'm not really feeling this. So I thought maybe I'll do another one and see which one she likes better. Well, she liked them both. So she actually got 2 pieces for Christmas this year. She got this one and she got this one. So my daughter scored 2 pieces from me for Christmas. That's right. To the hammer, Smith. You're all just a bunch of nails. So she got 2 pieces this year from me. Let's see. Oops. Whoa, too big. So yeah, so for Christmas this year, I surprised her with 2 pieces. So she's got 2 of these hanging up downstairs. And I'm still torn on which one I like better. I mean, I like aspects of them both, I guess. So I like both their faces and stuff. She looks, Dark Phoenix has that little evil grin going on to her. So yeah. Oh, wait. I can tell you like the Scarlet Witch costume has that classic flow. I do like it. I like this modern Scarlet Witch. I would have liked to have drawn the classic Scarlet Witch costume. This makes up. Good memory. This makes up for not, because like I said, I didn't do one for her in 2005. I skipped a year. So now she literally has one numerically for every year. She's got 17. Actually, there's another makeup. I think Ethan is money laundering for the morning church and Shane is all out verse against the Amish. Oh, he is. More an art for my son than me. That's how it goes for dads. Exactly. I just spend time. But you know what? This kid is going to have a fantastic collection of art because I keep doing these. The other stream I should do one day is I do my own Christmas cards. I started drawing our Christmas cards back in 2006 or 2007. So every year the pressure is on and I draw a new Christmas card every year. So, yeah, I did it one year just for shits and giggles. I was like, I'm going to draw the Christmas card this year. So I told my wife, don't buy the cards, those generic cards. I'm going to draw a Christmas card. So I drew a Christmas card. And now for like the past 15, 16 years, I have to draw a new Christmas card every year. And I try to do them cartoonier and come up with a gag. So I'll have to do a Christmas card stream. Maybe when it gets closer to Christmas, I'll do a Christmas card stream for you guys. Just thought I'd zoom in here. Want to get a good look at her face. Oh, yeah. Really like that face. Cute. Scarlet Witchy. Witchy. Next. So needless to say, wait, was that 19? Yep, that 19. We're getting up. 2020. This was last year. She's a big Mandalorian fan. But she really likes the child, Grogu, Baby Yoda. So I thought to myself, well, she really likes Baby Yoda. I guess I can do her a Baby Yoda. So I did her a Baby Yoda right here. So, yep. Val says, also, the book is suitable for children. It's true. First Man is a comic that you can read to your kid or give to your kid to read. It's perfectly suitable. Thank you for posting the link. Had a stellar day yesterday. So yeah, so I did this one for her because she's into Grogu and stuff. So this is last year for her. Ronald says, awesome. Thank you very much. So this was done for her last year. And then she throws me a curveball during the year. And oops, I want to see something here. She throws me a curveball during the year. And she's like, it's literally like in the right in the beginning of summer. She's like, oh, can you do a drawing of me and Anakin? Because she really likes Hayden Christensen. So she wanted a drawing of herself in his robes and Anakin. So as the good dad that I am, and I jokingly said, if I do this drawing for you of Anakin and stuff, that is going to be your Christmas present. She's like, no, Dad, no, that can't be your Christmas present. Yeah, God knows you can't give your kids current. That's funny. Oh, thank you so much. Cecil's a great guy. I was so happy to be on his show. He doesn't do many shows like that. Look at that big. Oh, look at Grogu looking all. He's such a cutie. Such a cutie patootie, the little Grogu. I still like to call him the child. Of course, I still call my daughter the child, and she's 18. So anyhow, so this I did for her last Christmas, but then she decides to get all tricky on me and say, hey, can you do a drawing for me of Grogu? Or no, she wanted a drawing of Anakin and herself. And this was around June or so of this year. So because I'm the great dad, because I'm the great dad, I really like the way I did this pod. Here's the weird thing. I think my favorite part of this is the pod that he's sitting in. I like the way I did the black areas on the pod and the lighting and stuff. So weird. Draw your kid the picture. Geez, I did draw it. It's right here. So this, I told her this is going to be her Christmas present. She's like, no way. So now she's trying to think of something for me to draw for her for Christmas this year. So this is her Anakin and standing next to my daughter, Courtney. So now you guys know what my daughter looks like. So there you go, right there. This is this I thought turned out pretty well. I like the way the blacks turned out on his costume, the lighting. I really dig the way I did the wrinkles in his wardrobe here. Oh, Hyper Guys, you calling it out. Wait, that can't be a Christmas present. First man, exactly. It's not. I did show this one to you guys. See? One of my favorite parts of this is the base they're standing on. Originally, it was just this design element back here. And then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to draw this cool technical base, sci-fi looking base they're standing on. So that's one of my favorite parts. Yes, you guys got good memories. That's really awesome. Great Anakin likeness. Thank you very much. What? There was something I was going to... Oh, hey, guys, if I post the link to my daughter's YouTube page, would you subscribe? She would love it. She would literally love it if you would subscribe to her YouTube page. Hold on, CH. I'm trying to find it now. Nope. All right, hold on. Whoa. Let me see. If I find it, will you guys subscribe to her YouTube page? She puts up videos that she edits. She's a little video editor using After Effects, which kind of blows my mind because I don't know anything about After Effects. So I'm going to, let's see. Let's see. Oh, looks terrific. Thank you so much. Let's get her some subs, please. Sure thing. Or the one with penumbras. Yeah. Encourage her. She can do your trailers in the future. So you want to hear something funny? I have asked her. Let's get back to Solo. I've asked her in June, May or June. I said, hey, would you do a trailer for me for my YouTube show? Would you do the intro trailer? And I'll pay you. I offered to pay her if she would do the trailer for my YouTube show, right? The opening. She's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll get to it. So she's been working on it. It would only take her like an hour tops. Hey, thank you guys for subscribing Thank you so much, guys. Please, everybody subscribe to my daughter's YouTube channel. Get your t-shirts here. Get your t-shirts here. First Man in Penumbra. There's a couple other different shirts up there too I designed. If you work out, there's a Flex and Tone shirt that would be great. But anyhow, sorry, typing something. Anyhow, so I told her I would pay her to do a video for my YouTube channel. And she's like, okay. And she's still working on it. I've literally walked in and been like, hey, what are you working on? And she's like, oh, I'm doing a video for a friend of mine. And I'm like, are they paying you? And she's like, no, I'm just doing it. And I'm like, I'm paying you to do a trailer for my YouTube channel. How about finishing it up? So one day she'll finish it, I assume. And then hopefully you guys will see it. But until then, she's not really that driven by money. So paying her to do a trailer is getting me nowhere. And I'm not paying her cheap either. So yeah, typical artist. Exactly. Typical artist. Right? Typical of her. So there you go. Guys, she's gotten 9 more subscriptions. Thank you guys so much. Please comment on her videos. She just makes these little fan videos. Obviously, she likes Star Wars. So thank you guys so much for that. Yeah, I'm her dad. Exactly. I should have one of you guys contact her and say, hey, I should have one of you guys email her and say, hey, I'd like to pay you to do a video. And then you tell her what I want for a video, and I'll pay you the money to pay her, and then see if she does it. That would be hysterical. Hopefully I'll be getting that video for Ethan's show soon. That's a little shout out to somebody here in the chat. We saw Art to Bear's intro video last night, and that was awesome. So the videos are coming. You got the great John Malin Wolf one. You got the Shane Tiger one. Shane Davis Tiger one. The Dan Fraga Boom one. The Graham Nolan All-American Hero one. You got Art to Bear in the house because he is the bear in the house for sure. One. You got what's the other one you got? You've got I think that's it. Oh, he's calling himself out. I didn't say your name, but thank you so much. No, I believe you. I'm very excited to see what the premise behind my video will be. So I don't know if you come up with that or if Ethan comes up with it. Oh, yeah, Cecil as well. Well, Cecil's the genius, so of course he gets 2. Yeah, I don't know who comes up with the concept, but it's hilarious. And I love it. So, you know, great job is all I can say. I did find that Pet Force comic, and I actually own it. I'm looking through it now. Well, I'm looking through a digital version of it now, and I do own this Pet Force comic. So I'll show you guys a page from it. It was a big special. Let's share the screen again real quick. What's up, Moody? I learned something today. Oh, yeah. So look at this. Pet Force. This is part of it. This isn't the whole comic. It's an anthology book. But I love this stuff. I would so love... There's not much stuff I would like to draw that's not mine. But I would love to draw a Tick story. I would love to draw a Megaton Man story, Don Simpson's Megaton Man, and I would love to draw a Pet Force story. So there you go. This stuff just looks so fun. My Pet Force might look, oh, look at that. Gary Barker sketches. Oh, that's awesome. So I thought I'd show that to you guys. Maybe tomorrow we'll do a maybe tomorrow we'll do the Christmas card stream, and I'll show you guys the Christmas cards I did, or I do. Disappointed the rest of the team aren't from Orson's Farms. Oh, Megaton Man. Love Megaton Man. Love Megaton Man. Yeah, this is that's cool. Now I got to see something else here. There's a 2014 special. I don't have the 2014 one. Now I got to do some more looking here. Let me see something here. Let's just do it this way. I just recently learned and started reading. Border Worlds was pretty cool. I haven't read it all, but I've read some. I'd love to see the Christmas cards. All right, tomorrow will be, you know what? It's Christmas in September. Christmas card show. I have a Megaton Man that Don drew in a bar outside of a comic show. I've got a Megaton Man pencil drawing that he did that I keep saying I'm going to scan and then print out in blue and ink. And I have 3 pages of original art from Savage Dragon versus Megaton Man. So I definitely have some Megaton Man artwork. 3 pages of original Eric Larson Savage Dragon, and on the same page is Megaton Man as well. So there you guys go. But you know what, guys? I could do this all day, but I got to get to work, you know? So, guys, remember, as always, to back.
Luke Henry, after kicking Monarch's ass to the depths of space, is back on Earth, and now he's looking to save the world from the Fourth World Foundation. Sure, he had help from Penumbra before, but she's not helping him this time. He's got to face it on his own. He's coming for the villain known as Adonis. He'll do it. You'll be there. Back it now.
First Man 2, Learning Curve. Look at those 4 people. Let's see. Ink the Megaton Man on a morning show. I tell you what, it's very light pencils. I don't know if I can get a good scan of it. If I can, I will try. If I can't, I have downloaded a couple other things that Val has, Val, look at you. You got me saying your name. I have downloaded a couple other things. Val says, what happened to the trailer that said, look at these 4 people? I had a buddy edit out that because it just sounds, it's funny because I do like that trailer, but it just sounds weird to me. Look at these 4 people. I don't quite know if somebody that's not in on the joke would get it when they're watching the trailer, and I definitely don't want to scare people away from backing the campaign. So I have this version up. So that is the story behind that. But anyhow, back to Megaton Man. All right. Shaunath, send me that trailer with look at these 4 people, and I'll upload that one again if you still have it. If you still have it, send it to me, and I'll bounce that one back up in my stream just for you guys. Maybe I'll rotate them. I'll call it the look at these 4 people. All right, I'll bounce it back in. He's going to send it to me. He's the main editing genius behind this one, so I will... the short version, you can thank him for it. He did a wonderful job. Thank you so much, Shaunath. And I will put that one back in for you guys. But I will find the Megaton Man, and I will do a stream where I ink Megaton Man. But you know what, guys? Until tomorrow, this is what I'm bringing back. And back First Man 2, Learning Curve. Get your sexy on.